I'm a dog trainer. I own Southport Pups, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Beat the Heat because that is sort of where we are right now. If you see me looking down, it's because I have notes, because I would go like off the trails and talk about something else totally, but I'm here to talk about the heat. So I've been dog training for about 8 years. I've trained a couple hundred dogs, probably 800 or so. I did dog walking, and I became a dog trainer because of my own dog, Sasha, who struggles a lot. And I just really didn't like the way that people wanted me to treat my dog. So that's a little quick niblet about here. But today we're really here to talk about Beat the Heat. So it's really important that even though it's hot outside and we can't go out and be outside as much as we would like, that we are still going to do activities with our dog. They still need enrichment. They still need mental stimulation. They still need exercise. Can't just be like a big blob on the couch all day and watch TV for the dog. So we don't want that. So it's crucial that when the temperature is this hot, that we are going to help them get the mental, but we don't want them to have any type of sickness or heat stroke or have overheated bodies. So I'm going to give you today 5 different games that you can play with your dog with water. And if you want directions or any more information, we're going to say pound Beat the Heat. And I have a freebie for you with what I'm going to be talking about today and some links to some products that will help you. So the 5 games that we're going to be talking about. One, most of them are pretty darn basic, guys. The first one is, do you have this? If you don't have this, go get it. It's $10. So you're not going to get this and just plop it in the backyard, fill it up, and then drag your dog into it. That's not how we're going to do it. We're going to do it a nice, friendly way for our dog. We're going to actually just put this in the backyard and just let your dog do its thing with this in the backyard for a couple of days. You don't have to even look at it or talk about it. The dog's going to know it's there. Just put it out there and let the dog kind of see it. And if they go up and they're interested in it, super. You can mark it yes and feed the dog. The next thing I'm going to want you to do is to actually encourage the dog to kind of go around here. You can just take their food and scatter it around. So the dog's eating food near the pool. There's still no water. We don't care if they go in or not. We just want them kind of around the pool. Then you can ask the dog to do some activities near the pool. Can it go on a sit? Can it go on a down? Can it go in place? Whatever games you play with your dog, and if you don't know any games, go to Southport Pups on my YouTube channel and find some games. I have tons of free games. Can your dog play around the pool? Have a good time around the pool. After you've done that for a couple days, now we're going to get to the good stuff. We're going to just sprinkle some food inside here, empty, still no water. Just sprinkle some food in here and see if your dog will go in. Don't push him. Don't make him do it. Just encourage him to go in it like a cheerleader. If they go in it, super. Drop some more food in there and let the dog go in there. After doing that, do it a couple times so your dog's just walking in, doesn't have a problem. You can toss food on either side. That's always fun. You put a bowl here and a bowl on the other side. You can drop food here and drop food here. Let your dog walk through or go all the way around. Sooner or later, they should walk through because they're going to realize this is the shorter way, and that's a great way of knowing that your dog's comfortable. After that, we're going to add trash. Fun trash. Or if the little balls that you have. Put in different things inside of the pool. So I got a couple things that are fun you can put in the pool. I put all kinds of toys. You can put Kongs in the pool, balls in the pool. I put water bottles in the pool. Toilet paper rolls. Anything that's fun. Balls, anything. Just fun things. Fill the pool up. Now that you've got all that going, the dog's going in, there's fun things, they're playing around with the pool, you've done some tug on the pool. Now it's time to add the water. And just a little water, because it's going to be different. When your dog steps on this, it moves outside, it's going to make noise. You got to let them get comfortable with that. And then as they go in, you can add more and more and more water. Then you can start playing games. And you can make up your own games. There's so many games. You can have them fetch, you can have them catch a ball. You can go buy pool rings, and can they go down and get the pool ring and bring it out and fetch it to you? There's no limit. Love to see some ideas that you come up with. The next one I love to do with my dog is just like bobbing for apples, but we bob for food. Just fill this up with food, with water, fill it with water, and then test. Because not all food floats. So you're going to want to test different things. And just like baby blueberries, I know the pup fruit treats go in there. Her dry, raw food goes in there, and that works. Just see if they float. And if they float, you just leave them on the top and let the dog get the food. Again, these games sound like they're really not doing anything, but they are definitely doing things. They're getting to do problem solving because the food's floating and they have to figure out how to get it. When it's over here, will they stretch over it? Will they walk around? There's all kinds of problem solving going on with this. Plus it's cooling and you're getting treats and it's fun for the dog. You can also double up the games. Take your pool, the dog's in the pool, and this can go in there and float and they can have 2 in 1. So that's another one we like to do. Number 3, that was 2 was bobbing for the treats. Number 3 is your ice trays. So these are really great too, and they're refreshing and they're good. They're mental stimulating. They can also be calming if they're licking. You can get these. I have the link to these in the freebie. And again, you can just say pound beat the heat and I'll send it to you. Simple, 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 simple. Fill this up with water and you can take raw food, their kibble, chicken, blueberries, maybe some strawberries, and put that in here and they can lick it to get to their food. Super, super, super easy. You can also make popsicles. You can put yogurt and strawberries, all different things. I have a recipe on the free gift that you can also take that you can download and use too. And there's tons of recipes if you Google. This is also on the link. Easy to do. Dogs will love it. And you can get really creative with this also. So that is our 3rd game. And then we have the super basics. Doesn't cost anything, don't have to do anything. If you have a sprinkler system, if you don't, you might have to go buy the one that shoots around. Just turn that on, let your dog run through it. You can be throwing balls in there and let the dog go out. You can be doing tug, you can do doing sit. You can have your dog walk around cones, just letting it go in and have a good time around the sprinkler. And the last one is the same thing with the hose. So they get lots of physical activity. They're moving, but they're cooled down. So that's really great. And the fun with the hose too, you may want to use it with a nozzle or you can even like hold it and it goes into the pool. Will the dog do the same thing when it's got a fountain of water going into the pool? You can add them together. So again, just be creative on what we can do with all these heat ways to use the water to cool their dog's body. So some of the things that I wanted to let you know is a couple little facts and some myths, all right? So dogs can suffer from heat stroke if not properly cooled. Would that be true or a myth? Ding, it is true. Signs of overheat include excessive panting, drooling, and being lethargic. Something else that you're going to want to know, I have a full list on the freebie. And, shaving your dog's coat. I don't know if anybody's ever tried that. And does it keep them cooler? This is false, people. It does not. It can actually increase the risk of sunburn. And I am a dachshund. And I have seen people who have shaved their dachshunds. They end up, I don't know, they end up looking like a fuzzy thing. I don't know what happens, but their hair totally goes to pot. Looks absolutely horrible. All right, so I want to encourage you to join the fun, play with these water games. There are some great cooling tips in there, some great water games in there for you. Remember to put pound, beat the heat, and you'll get the freebie. You don't even have to fill anything out. It's just going to drop into your inbox. I'm not, collecting any email or anything. And I'd love to see some pictures of your dogs. I do have some other products that I can tell you about for heat. This is also in, Slash and I use the Fresh Canine. I use a lot of the Absolute dogs who I was trained through as a PDT. This is a great product, especially if you want to go on like hikes. You know you're going to be outside, you're canoeing with your dog. It's all got the all the electrolytes in for the dog. It comes with a mixer that you can mix with the dog. Make sure to get the right amount. It's super for this heat that we are dealing with right now. All the information you can read. I don't have to tell you. You're more than welcome to read it on your own. The link will be in the freebie. The other thing that I love are the lick mats. These are lick mats, again, from Absolute Dogs. If you'll see, they are super, super squishy. They are not like the ones in the U.S. I do not know why. I do know these are better. Gotta love this. You can put frozen yogurt on here. You can put frozen yogurt with strawberries. I can do applesauce. You can do plain old water on here. You can blend anything that you want and put it on here, and then you freeze it, and the dog will lick it, and it's be cooling and it's calming. These are actually a calm lick mat. And when they're getting really excited and they just need to be calm, they lick it. And if you see the way I can take this and it moves, it's different than slow feeders. This is actually for licking, and as the dog licks, it's very calming to them. It's totally different. You've got both sides, and they always have these ready to go in the freezer for my dog at any time. Also cotton, so I showed you the cotton. Some other stuff that we use in the summer is our Bug Off. This is really, really good. And should your dog get something like a tick, these are super also. So I have these 3 products. There's the link in there. You can go and get all of those. So, some signs. The dog's skin loses its elasticity. You're going to notice that right away. The gums get very tacky and sticky. So you'll notice that with your dog. You might notice their tongue is really out because panting is how they cool. And it might come out, and it's normally, shaped like this, and it kind of gets very bullous at the end. It's very obvious when it happens. You'll also see their tongue kind of move to the side. That's again, the dog is, needs to get some water. Their eyes look sunken. I see this on Sasha sometimes really quickly. Her eyes get really, really sunk in fast. So guys, if this happens, get your dog inside, get it cooling. You can put on a cooling mat. I have a link to that also. They just help the dog to get totally cool. Give them some water. See how they're being. If they can't drink water and they're not getting up and moving around, they're not eating, they don't look like they were before, don't wait around. Call your doctor, call the vet. Let them make that decision for you. You might need to come in and get an IV, or they might need to do something to your dog. I'm not a vet. Don't wait till it's too long for your dog. Call and ask if you think there's a problem. So I hope you enjoyed the little Beat the Heat. I told you it would only be about 10 minutes. Those of you, I'm Italian, I know, sit on my hands. Have a great day. Get out there and beat the heat. Play some of these games, and let me see some of your posts. Happy training.